50 mil? Bitch, you better take me up out there, motherfucker, twin. 50 mil? Ooh, I try to get. Okay, let's see what we got. We got some news today. Oh, what's going on?
Spray's Houston attorney Tony Busby has announced he's filing a lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of a Jane Doe. If you've been following celebrity lawsuits, especially in the last year and a half, then you would know that Tony Busby has been a recurring character. He's literally involved in suing literally everyone. And a lot of the times, his lawsuits are deemed frivolous, especially with Jay-Z more recently, where Tony Busby got himself in a lot of trouble filing a lawsuit against Jay-Z on behalf of a Jane Doe that Jay-Z has never met. Busby would announce the lawsuit on Facebook of all places, and he would put, late last night, Busby law firm.
No, Uncle Shay. Damn, Shay, they trying to take Uncle up out of here. Not Shay. Fuck, Shannon.
By former NFL player Shannon Sharpe on multiple
Use
occasions. Last
choke slap. $50 million. What's she doing? 50 million all because of manipulation and abuse. 50 million? This bitch want 50 million because of a choke and a slap? Man, bitch, please, for 50 million. 50 million?
On file in Park County where the alleged conduct occurred. The egregious and concerning facts of the case are set forth in detail in the public filing. I'm extremely proud to represent Jane Doe. It takes a great deal of courage to stand against those with power, fame, money. I look forward to pressing this case in court. If you are a real victim, from my perspective,
50 million, what the fuck? Shout it.
When you go with Tony Busby, the automatic assumption is this is a money grab. This is frivolous. You are lying because Tony Busby has been lying on people for the last 50 years, bro. Tony Busby is a known fraudster. And everything about this lawsuit lines up with everything that Tony Busby does. The Jay-Z stuff. Tony Busby tried to extort or hold Jay-Z hostage for millions of dollars before going public. What Tony Busby does is he would hold a lawsuit until something in your life is about to happen. With Deshaun Watson, he held on to the lawsuit until Deshaun Watson was about to get a huge deal, and then he struck to extort Deshaun Watson for money in a settlement with the Shannon Sharpe lawsuit. He held on to the lawsuit, and he filed a day after it got announced that Shannon Sharpe is about to get $100 million in his.
100 mil? Boy, damn, what the fuck? God, now he trying to hit on like that? Oh, oh, yeah.
Even though Shannon Sharpe hasn't publicly spoken on a $100 million deal, his co-host
rich. I ain't gonna lie. When shit like that happen, bro, you can goddamn kiss them endorsement deals. You can kiss them deals goodbye. Once they hear that, man, that shit off the table, twin. 100 mil? He trying to sue you for 50. He couldn't. Why he ain't let you get the 100 and then try to? You feel me? He wanted to take. Oh man, I don't. This like playing it wrong, twin.
Right?
Doing it wrong.
It's called counter. It's over. Shannon Sharpe is about to get a Joe Rogan estimate. And that was announced, Tony Busby was rubbing his hand like Birdman, knowing he was about to try to hold Shannon Sharpe hostage. I want to make this clear. If Shannon Sharpe is guilty, he doesn't deserve $100 million. But if Shannon Sharpe is innocent, I want Shannon Sharpe to take everything that Tony Busby has. Take his house, take his wife, take everything from the
everything shot. I'm talking about take the sock that nigga got there on his feet, yeah. Jane Doe.
know women's identity yet, but what we do know and can confirm is woman who's filing a lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe isn't the Michelle that was caught on IG Live being intimate with Shannon Sharpe. This Jane Doe actually met Shannon Sharpe 2 years ago when she was 20
On the
years old.
Sunday in
They
Nevada.
met first
Really
encounter,
sexual
but then apparently
assaulted
Shannon
at certain
Sharpe and her
times.
began talking as part of when they
Abusive
come. Listen,
relationship.
I already know how they're going
Going
to try
through
to
the
paint this
suit.
man. They're going to try to paint him as a predator, bro. 20 is real. And it's
Unc even said it himself. He said when he get older, and that's just how it go. When you the older you get, the younger you want your women, especially when you got that money. Come on, man. And then Unc, Unc fit. Unc ain't no just no regular all out of shape guy. He, well put together. You know what I'm saying? Older cat, man. Yeah, yeah. Don't be hating on Unc cause he like him young. Shit, I like him young. Yeah.
multi-millionaire, ex-NFL
Nobody
player.
want nothing old you can't train. You can't teach an old dog a new trick. Yeah. Three old ass women, man. Shit, I'm trying to tell you what to do.
You ain't got no business with those. Now, I'm not saying you predator. I'm saying you got no business with no 20-year-old, bro. All right? They crazy, right? They probably immature, probably broke. When the money dry up, they probably don't know how to let that money go, bro, because you probably their first multi-billionaire, bro. So as an unsure relationship, but then he got very controlling and verbally
He
played
demanded complete
after.
control of time
Now she
body.
was saying that
Attorney
he
Tony
was very
Bufton
demanding
Woman
and
those who didn't
control
have that
over her
happens to
time
the
and her
street
body, expecting her to be at his house on his schedule, on his command, whenever he called. So far, I ain't hear a crime yet. As far so far, what I've heard is something that's expect outside of the verbalist, right? Complete control. Listen, bro, I'm a multi-millionaire in my 50s. If I wanted a career,
Damn, they trying to make it seem like Unc say, bitch, when I say bow down, I mean bow down. Or bitch, when I go get in the corner, like they trying to make Unc the goddamn the villain. Shit. What they doing Unc like that, man? Unc, say, shout it. Yeah, going on.
somebody out of a home, in your 20s, no partying, ain't no going out with the girls. Nah, bro, you coming over this mansion, you getting, you know, back ducked in every night. You eating this and you going home. That's it. That's all. But in return, you get the provision, the resources, and the access that you are dating me for. We're not attracted to a 50-year-old Shannon Sharpe. You are with him for money, and he's with you for your body. It's a fair exchange in my eyes, all right?
Mm.
Because you could have very easily said, "Yeah, I'm not coming over. I'm not going." You
Yup.
consensually and willingly entered into a transaction relationship, and now you're trying to paint them as a monster for your relationship being transactional. It will continue. No claim that there was one argument in particular that terrified her. When he yelled at her while a firearm was visible in the room. Yo, lawyers are so slick and diabolical, bruh. Yo, peep the framing of this. It terrified me because he yelled at me while a firearm was in the room. This man lives in a mansion, bruh.
Yeah, they heard Wi-Fi was visible in the room. Plaintiff tried to share a location with her friend on her iPhone just in case the doc stays with Sharp saw her do this. The moment he realized what she was doing, he grabbed her by the neck and told her, "If you ever do that again, I'll fucking kill you." Ooh, 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 ooh.
This man,
That bitch trying to drop the low. Oh, say he finna kill her ass. Oh shit.
you don't think he had firearms in his house? He never leveled
Mm.
a firearm at you. He never used it on you. But peep the word. Oh, I was terrified. Had a firearm in the room while he yelled at me. Yo, this is lawyer framing because essentially what's going on is he wants you to lead to your own conclusion. They're protecting themselves from a counter because when you say, "Oh, he pointed a firearm at me," no, you can't say that because that's when Tony Busby getting his eye rated, right? He getting his assets taken by Shannon Sharpe. He's going to lead you into your own conclusion. So I was terrified. He was yelling, firearms in the room. Man, you thinking he probably did something with the firearm, right? When all he did was talk to her. Now, here's where they try to paint him as a monster, and this is where I think it's pretty reasonable what he did in this situation. Okay, so
Damn.
plaintiff tried sharing her location with her friends from her iPhone, just in case. The doc stated, but Sharpe saw her sharing her location. The moment he realized what she was doing, he grabbed her by the neck and told her, "If you ever do that again, I will effing blank you." This is he said, she said, and so far we haven't seen anything to really back this up. All we know is Tony Busby is a liar and a
Shit, he ain't
everything has
wrong,
proven
man. What
lied.
the freak? He in L.A. I think he was in L.A. Shit, yeah, but don't share my location. Fuck. What you mean? Hell no. I don't know. Shawty trying to set me up. What?
While they were in this argument, dropping her location, and he said, "Hold on, if you do that again, I will effing." Yo, this man house just got robbed. This man is a celebrity. This man understands the climate of Los Angeles, right? Like he understands the climate of Los Angeles. Now, I believe they were in his LA home, or let's say Nevada. This man understands the climate right now. All it takes is a disgruntled woman dropping her location to the thugs she know, and now they come into your crib, blicked up, trying to rob you, right? So yeah, duh. If we're in an argument and you drop your location, I'm stopping that. No, you trying to get me killed is what I'm thinking. So the incident where she was dropping her location took place in Los Angeles because they moved to Nevada shortly after his home got robbed. So yeah, bro, that man is from the project, he's from the hood, bro. Dropping your low as a woman, bro. I can't fault Shannon Sharpe for taking precautions, homie. Now this next part is pretty disturbing, and
R.A.P. E. Don't tell me they trying to get on for the R.A.P.E. now. No, sir. Boy, they would do anything. They trying to get ass up out of here. Let me see. Da da da. Everybody on her apartment. She said Fisher forced himself on her while she was crying and sobbing. The second instance of suit alleged happened a few weeks later in January 25. Doe claimed Sharpe came over to her house with promises of delivering a Christmas and birthday gift to her, but instead violently sexually assaulted her once more. So they trying to say Aunt raped her when she was vulnerable, then came back and raped her again. Cause he said I was gonna buy you some shit. First of all, make this make sense. If somebody rape you, you gonna be trying to cut off our connection. You ain't gonna try to deal with them no more, right? You gonna be like, no, bro, we ain't talking. We ain't got nothing else to talk about, twin. But this bitch said, oh, just cause Aunt said, oh, I'm gonna buy you gifts or whatever. If he said it, she said, okay, you can come over. What? So you telling me somebody rape you? You gonna want to see him again? Get the
I'ma just not even give my judgment on
get the
this
freak out of here, bro. Be for real.
right? Following up by both December of 2024, those states in her shoe that she attempted to break things off with Shannon Sharpe, that she wanted nothing to do with him after seeing the Instagram live with Michelle, where he was digging in Michelle guts and he accidentally turned on IG Live. Which she would say after she attempted to break it up with him, that led to him raping her. Now, she would say that in her shoes, the first instance happened in October of 2024 at
Bitch,
her
what?
apartment. She said the then 56-year-old Shannon Sharpe forced himself on her while she was crying and sobbing. The second instance, the suit alleged that it happened a few weeks later, right? January of 2025, where she would claim
What's
that
a
Shannon
dangerous
Sharpe
world
came
out there,
into her
boy?
house
Tell
again.
me.
First time he forced himself on her, or allegedly raped her while she was crying and sobbing, that apparently was not enough for her to cut things off. She invited him over her house again after that because he promised to buy her a Christmas and birthday gift. But instead, he violently forced himself upon her again. One will say if somebody did that to you once as a woman, that's probably like a deal breaker, right? Like that's probably something where you would never speak to that person again, where you will call the authorities.
Exactly, bro. Don't be sitting up here acting like you got
Definitely
raped
would
one
know
time. Now
that
you Don't let a man come back in your life. Come on now, be for real.
Hear that? It is very sus and very sketchy.
Come on now.
But with the Shannon Sharpe lawsuit, listen,
50 mil? Bitch, you better take me up out there, motherfucker, twin. 50 mil? Ooh, HID. Oh, no, man. Oh, they trying to set up the jail. Oh, man.
a lot of people, right?
Man, he ain't trying to take all that way in.
We're believe that Shannon Sharpe bankrolled, funded the lawsuit against surveillance and Fox Sports in retaliation for Fox Sports letting him go. Now, who knows if Shannon Sharpe did this?
Man, shit, it is too much for my ear, man. I just can't keep listening to this shit. This bitch talking about RAPE, all type of shit. Then you say she let the nigga come back and get the pussy again. Man, I just don't want to hear it. For 50 mil, oh my God, I can't. I just can't listen to it for 50 mil. 50 mil, that's crazy. Come on, man.